So in this video I want to talk about my prediction of Blackbeard's true devil fruit. And the thing here with Yama, so you know, Yama is the lord of the underworld in Hindu mythology. And yeah, so with Monkey D. Luffy's real devil fruit confirmed, as he's the human me, model guard Nika, the guard of the sun. Yeah, the only thing here for me, I'm gonna change this a bit. I'm gonna say that the guard Nika is the guard of liberation and happiness. I think that is a better form for Nika than the guard of the sun, because most of the time when you think about the guard of the sun, you think about somebody that is the lord over the fire and so this kind of thing, lord of fire. But it can also mean the sun can also symbolize the god he gives the power to people to grow things like grow vegetables and all this kind of thing with the sun, because the sun, you need the sun to help to grow things, and that also gives strength to people to eat vegetables and food, all this kind of thing. Okay, enough with Monkey Luffy. So with Blackbeard, the most common prediction for Blackbeard's devil fruit, and the most popular one, is that Blackbeard have the mythical zonen Cerberus nami, and that he have the Cerberus devil fruit that turn him into a big dog with 3 heads. Very famous mythical creature in Greek mythology. So with obviously with Hades, sorry for that, too much reckoning and Ragnarok. With Blackbeard teach my personal prediction, and that you remember, this is just my personal opinion on this. I think Blackbeard's devil fruit is the lord of the underworld. I think we're gonna teach power is more similar with his devil power with Hades than it is with Cerberus. And so that is what I think. So that is also because if you think about it, the Nika, that human fruit, guard Nika, and Blackbeard's Yama One model darkness, is very unique devil fruit. First of all, is the first devil fruit that can neutralize other devil fruits. This is the first thing. The second thing is not yet confirmed in the manga or in any data books, but we can almost say for certainty that Yama One fruit is the fruit that makes it so possible for Blackbeard to eat a second devil fruit, or even more than that. So I think this is the kind of things that why I think some people, obviously different people have, with the same prediction with Cerberus, obviously have different ideas behind it, why they think Cerberus, obviously. But maybe some people in that category of Cerberus category maybe think that because of that people believe his devil fruit is Cerberus, and that he is Cerberus, is because of that Cerberus have you three heads and 3 bodies, you can say. So in that sense, maybe people believe that he have 3 bodies. But I think that if you eat the Yama One, yourself, in some sense, the rules of devil fruit do no longer belong to you, because you have come around it in some way. So yeah, I think that he is the lord of the underworld, That is his power, that devil's power give. And obviously in the future, obviously we're gonna get a real confirmation about if that is the case or not. So I think it's going to be very, very interesting to see when we get a full explanation of the Blackbeard Pirates, and if it's going to be interesting for me, anyways, to see if my free prediction is true, with Blackbeard through Devil Fruit, and with Vasco the Shot and Pizarro. If you see my other videos about my prediction of these two characters, you already know, but I can just say it quickly. My prediction for Pizarro is that he is he have the myticol zonen, the manticore, and Vasco the Shot, I think he is a centipede, a famous centipede from Japanese mythology. He's a centipede. Yeah, so this is the two predictions I have for these two characters. The other one is more harder for me to really say. Luffy, Dr. Q is the Grim Reaper, so he has some kind of Grim Reaper power. You can see on his back his glaive. So the deadly sin, the warrior of the apocalypse, is very much that kind of image for Blackbeard's crew. For many of the characters have symbolizing a specific darkness in history and real history and in mythology. For example, Katarina Devon, the nine-tailed fox, can transform to different people. She's an infamous female serial killer. So the nine-tailed fox also, because the more tails the fox have, the more powerful the fox is, and because she had 9 tails, already 9, and that also can also mean prediction here is that she have that power all along before she even met Blackbeard. So when she was in the prison, she maybe already had that. So maybe that was one reason for why she was so successful in a very long time before she was caught as a serial killer. Because if you can transform to somebody, for example, she was a famous serial killer that killed young girls. So for example, Virgin, I think it was. So if she can transform to just their girl's lover and then just kill them like that, so that is, I think that is a tactic she used. Shilliew of the Rain is obviously, everybody should know that from the start. Shilliew of the Rain obviously is based on the Nazi of a Waffen-SS officer. You can see us on his uniform. He don't have any swastika, obviously, because it's obviously you cannot have swastikas in popular mangas, because many people get very obsessed, very, very angry, obviously, because of history. And so Shilliew Rain is based on a Waffen SS officer. And the other ones, for example, Pizarro, his name is inspired from the famous conqueror that conquered the Inca Empire in Peru. Pizarro, and he was a king, and he's the king, the Dark King. He was overthrown because he was so tyrannical. And from that is come my inspiration from why I think Pizarro have the mythical zonen, manticore. Like manticore is a mixture with a lion, a bat, and a scorpion, and corruption. Like for example, a scorpion tail is poison, and many times in history, they usurp it to their throne, tried to most famously poison the king in a different way, but with poison and so on. And that is symbolizing with like the tail, like the evil corruption with the scorpion tail. And the other one with the king is a lion. So you have the untrue lion with the scorpion tail that gives the he's a king, but he's not worthy to be the king because he have taken the power unjustly, like that. Yeah, and other people, other thing you can also say with Pizarro that he have the jaguar devil fruit, mythical jaguar. But I much more like the idea with that he is the manticore than he is a jaguar. I think that is work much better with Blackbeard's crew, with to have kind of this creature on their team. For that means that Blackbeard, and if that is correct, what I think, if that is correct, that means that Blackbeard have two. That means that this one is three mythical zovens on his crew himself, Catherine Devon, and Pizarro. So yeah, so Blackbeard's power is he's the lord of the underworld. This is what I think, and we're gonna I think obviously in the beginning of chapter 1046 we see people running in Whole Cake Island from two people, and I think these two people are Blackbeard Pirates characters. I don't know if they is Blackbeard or because maybe one of them is Blackbeard, and the other one I really do not know. The only thing I can say is it's not Sanjuan wolf. Even if the Sanjuan wolf can grow very very big and very very small, the growth devil fruit. So I'm 100% certain that these two feet we see is character from member of the Titanic pirate is from the Blackbeard Pirates. Excuse me. Yeah, and that is everything I really want to say about a little bit about prediction for Blackbeard's his devil fruit and this kind of thing.